Hey people.
We are in Krk, Krk.
Yep, so we're on the island of Krk, and now we're in the town. We took the
KRK.
bus this morning. Just not very far, 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So anyway, you guys saw some. We're already kind of cruising around. We have to wait for our room to get ready. And we're going to spend a couple of days here. We'll take you guys with us, just kind of exploring around. Looks awesome.
Yeah,
Right on the water.
It's a big, much bigger town than Malinka. We loved Malinka.
Wasn't it Malinska?
Oh,
Was it Malinka? Malinska? I don't know.
I don't know. Sorry.
We're always wrong.
We're sorry.
Anyway, it is bigger and it has a lot going on, so should be fun.
Yeah, maybe it was Malinska.
And we're going to jump in the water.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll definitely go in the water while we're here. The Adriatic's a lot colder than I thought it was going to be, our last stop. It seems like when we felt the water from the campground, where we first got into Croatia, it felt a little warmer, but now...
It's refreshing. It's great.
It feels great. It felt great yesterday.
All right.
All right.
Check in later. You got it. You got it open. Yee. So we're walking around the little town of Krk this morning. And they have all these little, the public space around here is just amazing. But this is a little sitting area, like this all the way around, little areas where you can get in the water. And you got a little shade so you can sit there. And I'll show you some different places where they have you, where you have the ability to get in the water.
Show the little changing rooms.
Oh yeah. So they have these little, just on the side, they're little changing rooms. So you just, there's a door on each side, and you could just go in here. It gives you just a little space to change out of your swimsuit, put other clothes on, and keep on going. It's nice. They have it set up so nice. So there's another changing room right there. They just have them kind of scattered out. Lots of places to stop and eat. So this then is a rocky shoreline, but I'll show you how they have that set up for people to get in. So you'll see where they have these little cement platforms where you could put a chair or lay out in the sun. It's in the shade right now. And then they have these little ladders that you could get in the water at different areas here too. It's just so cool. And then there's these little areas to just sit in the shade right by the water. And you got another changing room right there. So this is another example of just kind of how they have it set up in all different little places where you can sit out, and then you have the little ladders to get in the water, which is totally awesome. There's the ladder. So here's an outdoor gym. How nice this campground is. That's just the edge of it. It's big, it's got all this space to hang out and swim. So here's this little room. It's been really sweet. It's got a little balcony. We got our little kitchen area. And it has a bedroom. And this is the bathroom. And it had a wash machine. We were able to do clothes. Okay, we are in Zagreb. Zagreb. Oh my God.
Every time, I don't know why we say it Zagreb, but we say
Zagreb.
that and they go, oh, Zagreb.
Yeah.
Like, it's
You
kind
know.
of fun.
Anyway, we're here and we just got off the bus. We're looking for a room. We'll take you around. All right. So this is our door.
Hi.
We're heading to the bus early this morning to go to the national park.
Yeah, we are busing over there because this is the closest spot that has access.
Yeah, it's a couple hours, but
It's not, yeah,
we'll be there all day.
it's gonna be our big all-day day.
Yep, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna take you guys with us because it's supposed to be really beautiful. So we'll take you with us.
Okay.
Small months. So we did July, August. This is the park, but this is the water, every single plant. Park
Hey, people.
Hi. Here we are.
This is our last, or tomorrow will be our last day in Croatia.
Yep. We have had a good time here. You know, I think we're slow travelers. We like to kind of take our time in a place. We're not good at just like bopping through a place. So we got to explore the island of Krk, which we loved.
Mm-hmm. Croatia's beautiful.
And the coastline.
Yeah, the coastline's really cool. And we were in Rijeka and Zagreb.
Zagreb.
And both of those are big cities, and we love the inner city, the city squares, and it was really cool,
Yeah,
really
there's
neat.
a lot happening here. There's a tremendous amount of construction and refurbishing going on in this town. So I guess that's a positive.
Yeah, it's a
for
good
them.
thing.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So anyway, we've had a really great time here. We went to that national park, which was spectacular.
Yeah, that is an amazing.
Hordes of
You know,
people.
you kind of get amazed by what there is in actual nature, by what the earth has to show off in different places.
Yeah.
You're just like, wow. I mean, it's like over the top beauty.
It was just incredible, but boy, were there a lot of people.
Oh, yeah,
And I
it was-
mean, just wall to wall, really.
It's obviously like one of the most popular places to visit.
And we got home late last night, and on our bus ride was quite an ordeal. Let me just tell you, that bus was, oh my God, that guy was driving like a maniac,
We were in the front seats and everything. But, you know.
At one point, I'm looking at my phone, I had my headphones on, I'm looking at my phone because I couldn't look up. And I saw this,
And she does
I saw
look
the,
up.
like a light, like the police were in front of us, and they were going to swing around and go on like the shoulder of the road. It looked like past these people in front of us. It's on a highway and everybody's flying, and so I saw the light and I looked up, and our bus is hauling right in, and I said, dude, slow down.
Out loud.
I had my headphones on. I didn't realize I was like speaking. I was so afraid. And then I said, dude, slow down. Oh my God, what is going on? Because then he whipped over to the other lane, and then I said to Annette, oh my God, I said that out loud. I could see him look at the corner of his eye like,
I try not to look when it got we were in these huge traffic jams on the big freeway coming back to Zagreb, and I was like, oh, I'm just not gonna. Once he starts going and he's trying to maneuver around, I was like, I'm just not gonna watch. I
had anxiety when we got off. We were walking back. I thought my chest is tight. I feel like I'm anxious. It's so extreme.
Oh, brother.
Anyway, so our plan now is we will leave. So we're catching the bus tomorrow night at 8:45.
But it'll be dark.
You guys, past my bedtime, I'll be sitting at the bus station waiting on the bus.
It's a long bus trip.
We're going overnight.
We looked at all different ways to get to where we're going, and the combination of this and that, or a bus and a plane and a bus, or a train and a bus, you know, and you're just like, oh my God, it all ended up being the same amount of time. So
or money, anyway, or time,
just about
it's whatever.
I mean, by the time you do all the switching around,
So we're doing the bus.
We're taking a nighttime bus thinking, oh, we'll just sleep on the bus.
I think it's like 13 hours or something like
we'll
that.
see how accurate that is, but then, what the heck.
But we will arrive in Italy.
Yeah, there will be in Lucca, or near Lucca, we'll be near Pisa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's
and then get to Lucca. But we start, so, you know, at one point we thought we might do some of the Dolomites in Italy, but it's just the time of year where things aren't just really open. There's huts that are closed down.
It's the best time. It could be a really great time to do it. We just didn't. You'd have to research day to day to see
what's open
and what's
and some not. Things are open, no services, and you know, so we just don't want to deal with that.
Because that's the same thing that happened in Slovenia, right? It's some of those places that were supposed to be open through September, whatever, weren't, just because they can't get workers or whatever. Which, you know, maybe that's a worldwide phenomenon now.
So we're doing the part of the Via Francigena, and that Via Francigena goes from Canterbury, England, all the way to Rome. It goes through France and through Switzerland, and it's long. It's a long Camino. It's a Camino. We are just doing a section, and it's going to take us about 3 weeks. And it's Lucca to Rome on the Francigena.
Yeah.
Now, we've been kind of going back and forth, like, do we want to do the Francigena? We don't know if we will like doing Caminos. Because of the road walking stuff, you know, there's dirt roads and there's some paved roads, and some of the roads are busy, and we're just kind of like, it's not our favorite thing, but at the same time we know we'll love it because we're going to be in Italy and it's going to be amazing.
Right, and so we're going to try it, and if I mean, we can always adjust or whatever, but we know that we love hiking in the mountains, and that might be our thing.
Yeah.
You know, we might be mountain.
We might be more hikers than walkers.
We might not be Camino people.
But we want to try it and see if we like it.
So we're going to give it a go.
Yep. And we decided that if the road if we're on a paved road and it's super busy, we're just going to take a bus. We're just not going to do it. We've done that. We did that a little bit in Slovenia when we took those roads. And I'm going to tell you, you don't hardly have a shoulder. People are going 100 miles an hour by you, and they don't move over. I mean, it's just kind of like the way it is, and it's stressful.
It's kind of funny. It's like, okay, well, here we go.
Yeah, so we just decided if it gets really stressful like that in certain parts, we'll just deal with it and make a plan, and then do the parts that we feel comfortable with. Because really, we are really wanting to experience Italy. We want to experience the people, and you get on these journeys of walking, and you can really experience different people from different places and the
food.
Love that
part.
And so we know we'll love that part. So we'll let you guys know. We're taking you with us.
Yeah,
and
so
we'll let you know.
You can decide too. But then this is getting to be the end of our trip. This is our grand finale.
It's a big finale.
We're going to walk. You know, we're going to walk into Rome, and then we fly out of Rome.
Guys, oh my gosh!
Our trip will be done.
We've already been here like 2 months.
Only 2 months, yeah. Wow. So we're just right at 2 months.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. So it's been great though, and you know, one thing you realize when you're doing these longer trips is you do start to get tired. Like you're like, oh wow. I mean, we were pushing ourselves really hard in Slovenia. So and we've been kind of taking a couple of easy days, just relaxing and hanging out or doing just little walks around to see the different parks or different, you know, architectural this or that. And then, you know, kind of just sitting.
One thing we realize, and a lot of through hikers deal with this, but you do a through hike, and when it abruptly ends, you are a little off out of your center. You just don't know how to relax. And you just feel like I need to be doing something, I need to go. You know, you really start feeling a little off. And we need to rest, but at the same time, you struggle relaxing and resting. You have to learn to do that again. You're just so used to just getting up and walking all day long. So we've decided that we're going to really work on nurturing ourselves too. Like even if we're struggling a little bit and restless, that we're going to keep working on that. And this has been great. We've taken it easy. Here, we're still walking a lot and exploring things, but we're taking it easy.
There's some pretty long sections on these days that we're going to do in Italy, so we'll be walking. We won't, when you do the through hikes, you end up regularly walking 12-hour days. I mean, that's just, it happens. So this won't be that. But it'll still be a lot of walking.
It's going to be a lot of walking. It'll be fun. And I'm ready to get going again walking because we've been resting quite a bit, but it's such an adjustment. When you stop abruptly on those hikes, it's such an adjustment. But anyway, we're excited about Italy and looking forward to it. I've never been there, so it's going to be my first time. And
it'll be fun.
It's going to be great. And we're going to take you guys with us. And what else?
All right, I think that's it. I think we're looking for it. We're excited about going and starting.
One thing we notice in Europe, or at least Slovenia and Croatia so far, is the cigarette smoking. Is like we realize how much the U.S. has changed that experience of cigarette smoke for us. I mean, and we really notice it.
It is something. It's like somebody sits down wherever you are, right next to you, or if you're eating, or if you're sitting on a park bench or whatever, and is smoking, and you're just like.
And it reminds me of childhood, where you'd go wherever you were. There's somebody smoking. You're in a plane and somebody's smoking. People smoking in the restaurant. And that smell. And so we're like, wow, we have come a long way.
Yeah, that as far as that, yes, that is something that. I just like, I hate it. I hate it when you're just like sitting down to eat something and somebody just like sits right next to you with their cigarette and you're like, oh, here we go.
Of course, in the U.S. now it just smells like pot everywhere. So we do.
Not while you're eating in a restaurant though, or not when you're sitting outside. Maybe.
Okay. We call it the smell of America. But I haven't smelled that at all. Yeah, so anyway, different stuff going on. All right, we will check in later, let you know we get to Italy. All right, bye.
All right. Take care.
Get outside.
All right. Bye.